Let's give it up for our next guy, young crowd doing this thing. Let's give it up for boys. Micha, give it up for boys.
How we doing tonight, everybody? Fuck yeah. So I'm diabetic. Last time I said that on stage, I felt really disabled because everyone started clapping. You know? But nobody knows what diabetes is. I didn't even know when they told me. I was 9. I thought I was gonna go bald and start asking for money like the St. Jude kids on TV. But yeah, there's no awareness for us diabetes, but I think that's great. I got away with everything growing up, you know? I got, PE was optional for me. I would cut lines. I could even pummel the special ed kids and I wouldn't get into that much trouble. You know? It was a fair fight in my teacher's eyes. She'd even talk to me the same way she talked to them. She'd be like, no, 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 my friend, we don't use our hands. So I kicked them in the gut the next time. But being real, diabetes isn't that serious. I can't even get a response from Make-A-Wish. Make-A-Wish are assholes. Did you guys know that? Make-A-Wish are assholes. They traumatize people. You know how many dead kids John Cena knows? It just gets worse. He's like the Michael Jordan of Make-A-Wish. He's fulfilled over 650 wishes. You know? I love how the disabled community is obsessed with WWE. It just goes to show you that even disabled kids love violence. Anybody smoke weed here? Woo! Fuck yeah. Weed's my shit, man. If it weren't for weed, I don't know how I would have gotten through the grief of losing my little brother, or a conversation with my grandma. But I can't lie, weed has also had some negative effects in my life. If it weren't for weed, I'd still have a license. And a little brother. You guys heard of edging? Some of you are too excited about it. For those of you who don't know what edging is when you're jerking off, you're about to come in and you stop, you give your dick a breather and you start up again. I don't know what it was either, until my little cousin, who was in high school, he got sent home for edging in the back of the class. No, really, this is like a thing, you know, this was a trend across high schools in America. You can look it up, or don't. I think I got put on the list for looking up high school edgers. I think you gotta be really fucked up in the head to be jerking off in a classroom. Right? Talk about a school shooter. It gets worse. I went on a date with a blind girl a couple weeks ago. It's ideal as a broke comedian because she thinks I'm funny and she didn't see me steal the money out of her purse. And we knew each other before the date, but of course for her, every date is a blind date. After a couple weeks, she broke up with me. She said she couldn't see a future for us. I said, don't you mean imagine? She didn't like that. She also complained that I left her in the dark. But she didn't even know the lights are on. So I used to be a big Bill Cosby fan, but now he doesn't wear the sweaters anymore. Take a bit. I'm Mexican. If you don't know what a Mexican is, it's what Trump calls Venezuelans. You know, I spent a few months in Mexico, and I gotta say that Mexican food is the best food in all of Latin America. You can't say that, man. People get offended if it's not here. Because they're like, what about Argentinian asado, Peruvian ceviche, the Cuban sandwich? Man, they're all great, and obviously taste is subjective. But let's get one thing clear. If your nation's main dish is some variation of rice and beans, you don't get to talk. And if you're Venezuelan, you don't even get to eat. So I saw in the news that they've identified and they're potentially going to deport over 5,000 people that infiltrated the Copa America final in Miami. I guess you can jump one wall, but two is where they draw a limit. I have a nickname for my dick. I call it things. You guys saw that when you log on to Pornhub now, it asks you if you're 18 or older? That sucks. Now these poor girls can't even watch their own videos.